We're about to enter the Christmas season, or maybe more technically, Advent, the anticipation of Jesus coming. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting in the spirit. And one of the things that is characteristic of this season is the idea of giving. The Lord gave to us, gave Himself, and He calls on us to give to each other. And it's not just simply out of a sense of duty. The Lord is calling us not just to fulfill an obligation, but actually to enter into His own joy in serving His children, in serving each other. And as we enter this Christmas season, as we think about giving, perhaps with presents or perhaps to charitable causes, don't think of it as an obligation. And think of it something more than a tax strategy, but entering into the joy of God. Paul talks about giving and the source of our giving. Where should it come from? He talks about it in 2 Corinthians chapter 9. Here he is beginning in verse 6. The point is this: whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. And God is able to make all grace abound to you, so that having all sufficiency in all things at all times, you may abound in every good work. Some people are really great at buying gifts. That is not me. I'm terrible at buying gifts for people. I struggle with it. What would they like? Will this be appreciated? People ask me, Daryl, what do you want? I don't know. I don't care. It's so unhelpful to people. So Christmas sometimes is a point of stress for me. One year, before I got married, while I was still single, didn't have kids of my own, Christmas was coming and I had to buy some Christmas presents for nieces and nephews. So I went to the toy store and I looked and would this work? And then I saw a Nerf gun, a little gun, not water gun, but it shot these little soft darts at people. And I thought, oh, wow, that's a great idea. It was one of the first Nerf guns ever to come out. And I thought, that's great. I put down my $10 and I was glad to have my duty done for Christmas Day. So we get there. I'm there with my brother's family and they're opening presents, and my nephew is opening this gift and he opens up the Nerf dart gun. I'm just thinking, I hope he likes it. Not only did he like it, not only did he appreciate it, not only was it a dearly loved gift, it was the gift of the season. If there's a competition for getting the most appreciated gift by a child, I won that year. But really, even better than the satisfaction of winning a non-stated competition on that matter was the fun that we had. We played, and I actually had bought another gun so that we could play with each other. And it was a blast. And I thought to myself, that's the best $10 I've ever spent. And as I think about that story, it occurs to me that our joy is never really complete until we add to the joy of others, until we give ourselves away. Being a father myself now, I can think of very few things that give me greater joy than giving my children something or providing an experience where they're just laughing and having a good time. The Lord gives Himself to us in the person of Jesus Christ at Christmas that we might be redeemed. And He has joy in it. And He wants us to enter into that joy by giving. By receiving what He's given and then giving to others. Maybe that gift is a present. Maybe it's monetary support. Maybe it's time. It could be any number of things. But you give of yourself to someone that they might have joy as well. That's what I want you to be thinking about this Christmas. How can you adopt this disposition of cheerful giving, not out of obligation, but because you want someone else to enter into the joy of the Lord, or just to have a good time, and to increase your own joy? How can you do that? One way at Aberdeen we have of doing that is by giving to the Angel Tree campaign that helps support people who have run out of money through no fault of their own in the Aberdeen system, whether it's here at Aberdeen Heights or Aberdeen Ridge or in the Rolla facility or other places, so they can stay in their homes, or they can have other essentials. That would be a way of giving them joy. Maybe there's something else, but whatever it is, give from the heart and give cheerfully, knowing that as you do so, not only will you give others joy, you will enter into the joy of your Father as well. Blessings on you all, and happy Thanksgiving.